Hey guys, Iman Gadzhi just invested into Whop, and here's how you can become rich off it, okay? So, Whop is basically a new platform. It's very similar to school with different features. Like, just has its base level format. That's how I'd probably describe it right now. It's kind of a mix between like a Facebook group and a Discord. But here's the reality of it. It's like some people are going to make a good amount of money from it. Some people are going to make $0 from it, right? So you want to be on understanding what are you getting yourself into when you're thinking about migrating to one of these platforms and how to really kind of analyze if it's the right decision for yourself. Now, the thing when it comes to these things is that I think it's not going to turn out the way that you think it will. A lot of how these guys position these new platforms is like they position it like a business opportunity. We call that biz op within like the coaching consulting space. Also, if you're a coaching consultant, you're looking to grow your business, but maybe just things are not quite working the way that you want, you just don't know what you're doing. Maybe you purchased a course in the past, but just didn't get you the results that they promised you. Click the link inside the description, either above or below the video. Book call myself. Let's see if I can help you inside of our mentorship program. But number one, it's not going to go the way you think. Okay, usually they are turning these things into biz ops. So, for example, in late 2024, early 2025, the business opportunity was school, right? And basically, a guy named Sam Ovens created this like platform that is basically Facebook groups but better. And it was a cool software app. It was kind of gaining some traction, and people were like, okay, this thing is awesome. Then this guy named Alex Hermosa, he's like a really big online like guru right now. He basically bought a stake inside of the company, and then they turned it into like the best way to make money online. Although school itself is not a way to make money, it's a platform to house leads. Okay, it's basically the same thing as like a Facebook group funnel. Ironically, if you go onto school, you're actually inside of Alex Hormozi and Sam Ovens' Facebook group funnel. Because think about it, all school is a group of groups. So you're basically inside of the group funnels, and they just sold you on the fact that having a Facebook group that's like not a Facebook group anymore is going to make you a gajillion dollars. But that's not the case. And here's the reason why. Because it's not just about the features on the platform, it's also about the traffic that the platform actually gets and like what is the usage pattern of the people who are actually on that platform. Okay, now, so Facebook groups and Facebook in general, even Instagram, Twitter, they work because people have a usage pattern where the first thing they do in their day is they go on Facebook and they check it. Then they might get a notification, they check it. One of their friends texts them on Facebook, they get a face pops up and they check it, right? So they're constantly bouncing back into Facebook on a day-to-day basis to see the message that you sent them, to see the post that you made, to see your group. But when you have a platform like a school or a Whop, right, that doesn't happen the same way. You'll look at like their usage, like you can literally see like when was the last time someone logged in, and like it'll be like 25 days, 30 days, 40 days logging into school, the platform. Not logging into your group or community, but into the actual platform. That's like saying someone hasn't used Facebook for the last 40 days. That usually doesn't happen if their person likes Facebook. So it's like it's a lot harder to get people to come back to your platform in general. Now here's the problem with that. As an online coach or consultant, if you're just getting started, you're probably doing direct outreach. And it's not going to be that impactful to you because direct outreach on school is a lot easier than what it would be on Facebook. However, if you start trying to get anywhere above 10K, 15, 20, 25K per month, you're going to have to start transitioning to being more marketing focused or more marketing led, right? Because that's how you can take a small amount of leads, let's say 1,000 leads, and get 20 to 50 clients from that 1,000 leads. If you're doing direct outreach where you're like, every 1,000 people that you send a message to, you get one client. If you learn how to do marketing, you can 20x the number of clients that you're going to get just by learning how to do marketing. Now, when you're doing marketing is a game of consumption. That means the more time someone sees you, the more time they have a limiting belief being broken, the more time they think about working with you, the more time they've seen your proof and your testimonials, the more they've made a decision to work with you. And then they just hop on a call, and it's a very simple call. But again, if they're not logged into the platform, how can they see it? They literally can't see your post. So you can be posting every single day, and a person only sees it like every 14 to 25 days, they'll see one post from you. That's not enough for you to really like turn that wheel to make money. So if you're like just getting started, you probably shouldn't use a platform like a school or like a Whop. You should probably use Facebook groups or even like an Instagram profile because because the way that you're growing your business is just not, you're not quite at that level yet to take advantage of that. The exception is if you're running ads. Now, for me, for most of my career, so like the first I think 3 years in my coaching business, I only ran top of funnel ads. That's like a lead ad or a conversion ad that gets new people to either follow me on Instagram, join my Facebook group, etc. And it's not that that's bad, right? That's great. It got me a lot of leads. I was like making some progress, but it didn't really kind of get me to the upper echelon as far as like percentage of like new group members converted as what some of my peers and different people were talking about, right? So I was at about a 1% conversion rate. It was about 0.05% conversion rate for total leads, but half my leads were not actually joining my group. So I would run a form, it's called like a lead form ad, right? So people it automatically gets their contact information, they fill it out, and then I would have them go join like my Facebook group. 50% of the people that gave me their contact information would not go and join my Facebook group. So half the leads I was paying for ended up just not even doing anything. So it was about 0.5% of my leads were actually converting into an end-up client. If you count only the people that joined the group, it was 1%. So that's kind of upper echelon, but it's kind of like an asterisk next to it, right? So for school, what I started doing was top of funnel ads like I was used to, right? So I was getting the people inside, and I had this brilliant idea because I was like looking at these guys and gals, and no one was like opening my stuff. I was like, are people watching the course that they like sign up for? They even know the course exists. Why are they not messaging me or responding to me? And I was like, what is going on? This person hasn't got logged into the school account in like the last 30 days. And on top of that, I'm the only school group these people are in. So it's like they don't have a reason to join unless you give them a reason to join. So what I had to do was retargeting ads. So retargeting is basically when you have an ad and you can basically choose the audience. The audience I chose were people who are already inside of my school group. And I made videos that told people, hey, you just signed up for this group. That means you have access to this course. Click this link to go back to this course that you signed up for like a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, right? Then so I would have a bunch of videos that basically just describe the benefits of each course module and got people just keep coming back and back and back. So I had to generate the return traffic in order for it to work. Now, it has produced a very good return on ad spend. Don't get me wrong. It's the best return on ad spend that I've had. But if I didn't think about retargeting and here's the other thing too. I got that from a couple different courses and a couple different of my friends in the inner circle where they told me to do retargeting, but it just didn't make sense. So I had to adapt my marketing strategy based out of necessity. Okay. But that's after doing advertising and spending hundreds, I think I've spent probably about close to 150, 200K on ads in the past, probably 4 years, since 2021, it's 2025 right now, March 2025, since May 2021 to March 2025, I've spent anywhere between probably about 175 to 200K. I spent 150 on Facebook group ads. I spent probably about 35K on Instagram ads. Probably 190, and then I spent probably 8K on school ads, right? That 8K spend has been the most profitable 8K I've ever had in my entire life. It's the most profitable because I used to get a 3x return on ad spend for my Facebook group. So it'd be for every dollar you put out, you get $3 back, right? Which is cool. But now for this group, it's for every $1 in, I get $9 back. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous, right? Especially if you have your program price locked down at 5 to 7K, because then it's okay, so for this thing you can spend really, really slowly, a low amount of top of funnel ads, but since you have these retargeting, people are actually converting and using the group, and now the consumption's up higher, so now they're gonna go with you. So that's how you really start making money when it comes to school, or if you come Whop or these other platforms, because it's not just about the platform and the features they have, it's how people use that platform. So hopefully that tip helps you out. Maybe you've been trying to get these online platforms to work, but it's just not quite working for you. Try the retargeting ads. And if you want to do retargeting, do one of those vertical ads that's under a minute long and tells people to just come back. It's such a cheat code right now. I wish I had known about that sooner and earlier and faster. So hopefully it helps you out. Hopefully have a good rest of your day. Now, if you want some help growing your coaching, consulting, or your agency, and like maybe you've been trying to get this stuff to work, but like maybe you're going from like mini course to mini course, and the gurus have kind of let you down. Maybe you need like a more like one-to-one kind of mentor, someone who's been where you're trying to go, and someone who has kind of ran through all the pitfalls that you haven't even thought about yet. If you want some help from like someone who's been where you're trying to go, if you want that one-to-one guidance and support to make sure you can actually go and achieve your financial goals, click the link inside the description either above or below the video. Book a call with myself. Let's see if I can help you inside of our mentorship program, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Have a good rest of your day.